And we appear to be live. Let me just send the notifications in the Discords. And then we'll get going. Okay, we don't have a long 2-3 minute loading time with this game. That's perfectly fine by me. I guess we'll just get started right off then.
Great. Why do we have to drop out of hyperspace here of all places?
Be glad we landed in an uninhabited system.
Also, I probably
At least there aren't any patrols here to bother us.
And? Can you get the drive going again?
Patience. Think about our cargo. If I fire the impulse drive too hard now, it'll knock our socks off.
We shouldn't have stolen the containers. The stuff is too dangerous.
Wait up! What's that?
These
I
graphics
don't think we're alone.
were pretty good back in the day.
Could be some sort of
this is not an
hyperspace
engine.
gate.
Just much bigger. They're coming straight at us.
I've never seen ships like that. Hey, what are they doing? Ah!
Yeah, we definitely need to turn the volume of this down some. Anyway, there's the intro cutscene. Man, these cutscenes did not age well. That is the Darkstar One itself. I'm not sure what resolution these cutscenes were done in, but it's not high.
My problem, I'll handle it. Ah, Chiron. Good that you're here.
Hi, Robert. Is it okay?
No problem. Come in.
Hey, did you see that ship that just came in? Man, what a machine. I wish someday I could...
Damn. Yes, I saw it.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, of course, I did.
I would skip the cutscene, but it's part of the
Simrob
experience.
Security
so
Services
I won't.
congratulate you on completing your training. You have shown extraordinary talent, and you now have the privilege of calling yourself an escort pilot with pride. At ease. Your father would be proud of you, Chiron.
Yeah, I wish he were here.
I'm
Me
kind of
too,
surprised
believe
these
me.
videos play well at widescreen resolutions. I guess it was
Look
starting
here.
to be a thing.
This is one of the first models of the new Darkstar, a technically advanced long-range fighter.
That was the ship.
It's the best ship in the whole sector.
Wow.
The Darkstar has an intelligent upgrade system which can integrate equipment from any technological base into the ship's systems. Besides that, you're literally able to expand your ship when you have enough experience. Weapon mounts, improved hull, stronger engines, everything can be upgraded. Yeah.
This run is slightly modded,
However you like.
but it is
Amazing.
a
Your
few tiny
father
tweaks
wanted
I
you to
made
have the
myself
ship when you'd
long
finished your
ago.
training. I have
It's
had
not
you
one of
released
the,
from all
cheat
other
mods or
assignments,
anything
so
like
use
that
the
that's
time to
flying
do the
around
training
nowadays.
sessions and become familiar with the ship.
When can I get started?
As far as I'm concerned right now, you can access the missions from the terminals. Hey, but you know how that works. And don't scratch the paint, you hear?
I'll try my best.
The only particularly notable change that's going to be, well, I may have given myself a little bit of money to, we can just blitz the story. For basically the same reason why I do this kind of thing when I play Freelancer nowadays. Namely that it's just not very fun doing grinding missions anymore. Not when you've seen it already. I really kind of like the reputation, the way this reputation screen works.
Attention ground
It's
personnel.
been a long time since I messed with any of this
Incoming
stuff.
600-ton cargo vessel.
Here's the map. None of this stuff scales properly, as may be notable here. None of this stuff scales properly for modern computers. I thought, I don't remember if you could zoom this or not. Anyway, there's no UI scale option or anything like that, and this was... Computer screens were a bit smaller back then. Anyway. I'm playing on 1440p, so that's part of why you get weirdness down the side like this.
Please note that on the station, the possession
Some things are
or the
very slightly
consumption
broken,
of
but not enough to be a
alcohol
big
is
deal.
punishable offense.
Oh, I don't remember if we have to do all of these before we can go play normally or not. Probably. Here you can see nearby cargo vessels and talk to them. Things like that. Kind of cool. Anyway, I guess we're going to launch right into the tutorial. Might as well. Actually, I was going to change the sound settings a little bit. Please don't screw my graphics settings up. Let's just take another 20% off the top. The reason I'm worried about it screwing up my graphics settings is because I had to go in with a hex editor and manually edit a binary configuration file to get it to work. Yeah, okay, terminal. And we'll just do training part 1. And then we'll undock. Anyway, I'm playing in windowed mode.
Hi, Kayron. I'm Aram.
Oh,
told me
yay.
to help get you started with the
This is not
Darkstar
good.
One controls.
It's
Let's
not
begin with
rendering the
something
game
simple.
properly.
You can turn the ship and look around by using your mouse.
Oh, alright.
Keys W, A, S, D
Fine.
control your thrusters. In order to adjust your basic propulsion,
We're going to have to
that is,
kill it. It was working properly earlier. Yeah, screw it. Alright. Let's get some minor technical issues here. We'll fix them soon. Okay, please game launch properly this time, okay? That would explain why some things weren't quite working. I might have to end up playing it in full screen. It was working in not full screen, but apparently it isn't anymore. Old games, what can you say? Oh, and my resolution is screwed. I'm not going to be hex editing this live, so you know what? Screw it. We're going to play in a window, 1080p. It's going to require some minor adjustments to the Darkstar One capture. There we go. There we go. That is the right order around, isn't it? No, it isn't actually. Okay, there we go. Alright. There's no save game to load. Okay. This time we're going to see if you can skip cutscenes. Yeah, there we go. Much faster. Okay, this is working properly now. This is how it's supposed to look. I can't remember if we're allowed to do anything outside of... Probably
Please
not.
note that on the station, the possession or the consumption of alcohol is a punishable offense.
Alright. We'll do the tutorial. I'm a little unhappy that my, it broke somehow between yesterday and last night.
Robert told me to help get you started with the Darkstar One controls. Let's begin with something simple. You can turn the ship and look around by using your mouse. The keys W, A, S, D control your thrusters. In order to adjust your basic propulsion, that is the velocity of your ship.
This controls very similarly to, say, Freelancer. Also, I need to rebind these. Because
I will now mark a practice
that is not going to be an
Just follow
acceptable
me.
keybind. Controls. You need roll right, or roll left in this case. And then we need to go figure out what's screwed up here. Let's see. Is G used by anything? Yeah, it is. Okay, we can't get rid of that then. Oh, I should have solved all this, but I didn't foresee this being a problem earlier. Congratulations, X, you're now hyper jump. Actually, no, I want that to be a line ship. So many things, so few keys. Okay, target list will leave unbound for now. I think there's a button for that in the UI anyway. And then hyper jump is going to be Z, I think. Actually, let's bind this to C. If you remember correctly, it was Z and C to roll ship with the defaults. I don't see anything else obviously unbound. That should be good. There we go, much better. What I am doing in so early is that I actually woke up in the morning instead of later. And therefore got my work done at a reasonable time. Okay, now what was my... Okay. Oh, we're supposed to be flying through here. I see.
Great. This is working very well.
I don't remember what button you hold to release the cursor. Also, tab is not... Oh, that's W, okay.
You're almost done with your practice.
Controls are a bit different than I'm used to from X4, and I haven't played this in a very long time. So despite all my rebinding...
That was brilliant. See?
Yeah.
Flying the Darkstar One is just as easy as controlling the ships you were used to before. Let's move
No,
on
no,
to
it
the
isn't,
next lesson.
goof.
Approach to a distance of 1.0 units. And then
I'm used
follow
to...
me.
Yeah, different controls, let's put it that way. I need to figure out what the control is to release the cursor, because I need that very badly. Activate menu, space. Okay, that's probably it. Yes, good deal. Okay. I'll give myself a little bit more shields.
Kayron, stay close
Oh,
to
shut
your
up.
ship.
Anyway.
Kayron, by the meteorite over there is an obsolete communication satellite. We will now dispose of this space junk. Important mission objects will be displayed on the left side of your cockpit. Pressing and holding the space key will toggle from Okay. Approach the selected satellite and shoot it down.
Oh wow, he actually told us what key we needed after we already looked it up.
Don't forget the targeting guide. It will appear as soon as you're within firing. Apparently the satellite is protected by an old sentry platform. That was not bad. I didn't think there was that much explosive junk in that field. I would have liked to have helped you, but my training ship is unarmed.
Okay. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. Comes back fairly quickly.
Return to my ship and we'll head back to the station. Hang on. What's that? 2 pirate ships have appeared on my radar.
Oh, how shocking. Pirate ships show up during the tutorial. I never saw that coming.
Damn it, Kayron, help me. I don't have any weapons.
Tab is cycle target, it is not thrust. Anyway, in addition to me actually getting up at a reasonable time, I'm going to have to end early because there's some kind of party bullshit going on that I need to go to. I don't remember exactly what it is. I think it's like 8 o'clock or something is when I need to quit.
Thank you, Kayron. Without you, those pirates would have torn me to pieces. Let's return to the trade station. I will mark a waypoint.
Okay.
Follow me.
I remembered how to do this.
Standing by. Turn freighter over. As you can see, a good fighter pilot is able to earn lots of money by
that's
killing
not what I wanted
pirates
to
and
do.
cashing in on a bounty.
And of course,
In order to land, you must first contact the trade station and request permission to land. First, you must select the station. Then you have an open communications channel
we go.
by pressing K or using the communications button in your cockpit. Once you have opened the channel, you'll be able to ask for
Okay.
permission to land.
Here's the trade station. How can I be of assistance?
Follow the approach markers and enter the hangar lock.
Alright.
Try not to collide with anything.
At least
Well,
I'm not
you're
completely
familiar with
new
the
at this
basics
game.
now.
Although I
I'm sure
have
we'll meet again soon.
not played it for many
Thanks
years.
again for your help with the pirates. See you soon.
Okay, now, do we have to accept another one of those dumb missions, or can we just go on? Yes, we do have to do the training missions. Yay. I'm so excited about the training missions. Probably a good thing we're doing these. Because I don't remember half of this anyway, so...
Hello, Kayron. It's me, Aram. Just head towards those 3 ships and blast them to smithereens. Don't let them get you, though. As well as the reward for your assignment, you'll receive
Okay,
a
what
bounty
ship?
from the government for each pirate that you have shot down. During battle, it can be helpful to target your opponent quickly. Pressing the R key will target the opponent closest to you.
Okay, T is select target. I want to click OK, but it's not letting me. There we go, that works.
Make sure to keep an eye on your hull integrity display at the top right of the screen. Good luck out there.
Fine, I guess we have to select the pirate that way.
Set course.
Oh. Of course, tab is not thrusters. This first little while is definitely going to be fumbling with controls, the game.
I am telling
It's
you,
so
let's get
familiar.
out of here. There There is nothing to steal.
Because, you know, you're kind of
here.
flying a
Sooner or
spaceship
later,
using
they'll
vaguely
send some
similar
bounty
controls,
hunters
but the
for
difference
us.
is we'll jump up
Oh,
and bite you in the
come
butt.
on. We could at least try to snatch some containers before we disappear through hyperspace. We might be able to buy ourselves into a gang with them. I'm tired of struggling on alone. Oh, damn, I told you. Here comes the first self-proclaimed hero who wants to earn a bounty.
Alright.
I will destroy you. Shields are down.
Destroying random pirates is actually a somewhat reasonable way to make money in this game. Although, I did tweak it a little bit to ensure that I wouldn't have to worry about money. As you may see if you look at the top bar there, we have maxed money. Because I'm too lazy to grind cash when I'm really just here for the story. I've played this game properly too many times before.
Okay, that was great. Your reward is being transferred as we speak. There are more assignments waiting for you at the terminal in the
I
train
almost
station.
hit tab to accelerate again.
One more piece of advice, my boy. The fights aren't always going to be this easy. You must learn how to apply your afterburner, reverse thrust, and strafe efficiently. I've sent you a mail regarding these subjects. Be sure to check your logbook frequently.
Thanks for the info, RM.
Spoiler, we're not going to check the logbook.
Damn, Kayron. Even more pirates are approaching.
Oh, come
Kill these
on.
bandits before they kill you.
At this point, it's just like, let's get this out of the way so we can get on to the story. But no.
I almost got you.
This is a lot more like Freelancer combat than X4 was. Although Freelancer is a little simpler in some ways.
Loading procedure completed.
What the hell? Not a chance.
Example, in this you can actually roll if you want to, whereas in Freelancer you can't really.
Now it's your turn.
We can get started.
Which I guess makes it more like X4 than Freelancer.
Wow, that was close. Return to the station. As soon as you land on the trade station, your ship will be repaired free of charge.
Here's the trade station. Landing permission was granted.
Okay.
Hurry up a little bit this time.
There we go. Alright, now we have to accept the last mission, and then we can get on with the story. This one's just, this is how you move cargo, boys and girls.
Okay, I have everything. Hey, Kayron. This is your first assignment with the new ship. Congratulations. Active assignments
It's
will
kind of
always be
important
entered into your logbook.
to note that you never get a different ship in this game.
Refresh your memory
You're
now.
always in this one, although you can upgrade it.
I'm coming in.
What did you just tell me to
I
do?
placed the container you
Okay.
need to handle behind the station. I will lead the way. Follow me. You should open your target list now. Okay. Approach the cargo to a distance of 0.0 units. Make sure you keep a line of sight to the container. Do not
And don't
collide
run
with
into
it.
it. Yeah,
These things
there
are
we
fragile.
go.
Very good. You may launch a cargo drone now with a button on the right side of your cockpit.
Or you
These
just
drones
press
will
G.
transport containers for
I'm
you.
not sure how I remembered
Containers
that.
come in different sizes. Increasing the capacity of your cargo computer will enable
And as soon
to
as you get a
use
cargo
additional
drone on
drones
something,
and
you
handle
suddenly
larger
become
containers.
very, very
The drone
ponderous.
is on its way to the container, and you don't have to pay any more attention.
Which is why it's kind of nice that you can
As
just
soon as it
drop
is
your
off the
cargo and
container,
go
it will
instantly
follow
to,
you to your ship's guide
if you
beam.
get jumped by
Therefore,
pirates or something.
Your ship will be significantly more sluggish. The cargo is destined for another system. We'll have to carry out your first hyperspace jump. Initiating a hyperspace jump requires a safe distance to any larger objects. I will mark a waypoint for you. Fly to that waypoint with your container. Each hyperspace jump requires a target system.
Okay,
Open
come
your
on.
navigational chart with the appropriate button of your cockpit and select the target
This
system.
thing is so
before we
slow to
continue.
turn. Okay, let's see. Hyperspace jump.
Open the navigational chart with the button in your cockpit and select the Yari system. Otherwise,
There we
we
go.
cannot continue.
No. That's the target indicator. What's this? That's comms, I think. Ah, there we go.
This is the navigational chart. All solar systems that are stored in your database are listed here. Hover the cursor
Okay.
over a system in order to display additional information. When you click on a system within range, your hyperjump
Hello,
computer will
Kelly.
mark
Welcome
this
here.
as your jump destination. Select the Yari system and close the
Currently,
chart.
I'm fumbling with the controls and trying to remember how to play this. Okay.
Once you've
Oh, that's how
selected
you do
your
it.
jump destination,
Yeah.
a new button will appear to your right in the cockpit. In order to select
Yep,
a system
dude.
as jump destination, you require a key for its jump.
Yeah. You can jump anywhere in the system out to a new system, but you always appear at the gate.
Kayron, this is Aram. I wanted to meet you outside the Pencast system in order to be sure that no one is eavesdropping.
What is
Oh,
this
this is
about?
the mission where we go and
Not
get
here.
a
I'll transmit
new
the key
upgrade
to a new
piece.
system to your database. Meet me in the Who system as soon as you are done here. I will wait for you there.
Okay, now we need the dock here, if I remember correctly.
Trade station to Darkstar One. We've been expecting you. Approach the station to 1.5
Oh,
units
this is where they
and
teach you how to
request
ditch your
permission to
cargo.
land. Understood?
I
See you
think.
soon. Wait. What is that? Readings
You're
are
making a
removed.
hexagon rotate.
Damn. Watch out. Someone
So how are
appears
you
to be
doing that?
after you. Drop the container and fight. Good luck.
Alright, let's go kill some annoying pirates. You people are slowing down me getting to the story of this game, and for that you will pay. Also, they're still kind of a long ways off. Sort of.
It's time to settle up.
Pixie.js for work. Okay, cool. I've never used anything... Well, I've never used that particular library anyway. The story of me in attempted game development is a long and not very illustrious one. Okay,
That
where's
was
my
close.
cargo?
Please deliver the container to the station now.
I keep
Your
wanting to
task will
hit
be
tab
completed and we will
to
transfer your reward.
hit the thrusters. I know how to do this already, thank you. Also, I know how to wonk into it really hard so it flies off. Where'd it go?
What's going on here?
There it is. Okay, I thought I had killed the engines already. That is not the kill engines hotkey in this game. All right. I went to school for it. Oh, that's cool.
Finally.
Here's the landing permission was granted.
I'm setting course for the loading zone. 3/4 impulse ahead.
Attention ground personnel. Incoming 600-ton cargo vessel.
careful.
Why is this taking... Octo convoy ship to flight control. Why the delay?
Hey, Kayron, there you are. Come over here to the asteroid. I am glad you were able to come here so soon. As you know, your father has developed the Darkstar One using ancient artifacts. You are already aware that this is no ordinary ship. It has a unique feature. It is able to transform. I don't mean simply extending it by implementing equipment. No, I mean it will change. It will grow. It will grow stronger and it will become more agile. You will need these organic artifacts in order to transform your ship. I'm telling you all this because such an artifact is hidden inside this asteroid. Fly into the asteroid and search for an organic, green item. I am certain that the Darkstar One will be a very powerful ship one day. Who knows? Maybe she will become the most powerful ship in the universe. Your father knew this, and this was probably the reason why he was in danger. He must have sensed it. Well done! You found your first artifact. Now leave the asteroid. Your father believed that many of these artifacts are still hidden within asteroids. He told me that they are scattered all over the universe. No one else will probably be able to make proper use of these artifacts, a fact that should work out to your advantage. You will see a new button on the right side of your cockpit. Every time you can transform your ship, this button will appear. Would you care for a surprise? Then click the button. You will receive upgrade points for collecting artifacts. With these points, you will be able to enhance your ship in the hull, wings, and propulsion areas. This will change the attributes of the Darkstar One. Initially, you should probably concentrate on the wings in order to receive an additional weapon slot. I will send you some notes about the Darkstar One, which your father left behind. You can read that information at your own leisure. You can access the upgrade dialogue at any time via your logbook. One last important matter I should mention is the plasma thrower. The Darkstar One is the only ship to feature this additional weapon. You'll be able to increase the plasma thrower's effectiveness with your artifact upgrade. Take a look at the plasma section in your logbook. You can activate the plasma thrower with the secondary attack key. Oh, before I forget, Robert wanted me to tell you that you should meet him in the Pencos system. He said that he has something important for you. Right. I've shown you everything that I know. Maybe we'll meet again, and remember, only you and I know the secret of Darkstar One. Nobody else does. I wish you all the best and good luck, Charon. Thank you. Terran freighter over.
Here's the trade station. Landing permission was granted.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
Your message sounded urgent.
I know. I want to tell you something.
Yeah?
There's new information about Simon's... about your father's death.
What?
Simon was an outstanding pilot. Do you think that he would just let the Thule shoot him down?
Of course not.
Well, neither do I. So I started some inquiries. Look, we examined the debris of his ship. And here are the results. Check for yourself.
Sabotage. Someone tampered with the weapons system. Dad never had a chance. Why didn't you tell me about this?
Because it would have distracted you from your training. You would have wrestled with one question day and night. The same question that has occupied me.
Who?
Yes. Who was it that was bribed by the Thule? Who sabotaged Simon's ship? Who has your father on his conscience? I needed a name. And this morning, I got it. His name is Jack Forrester.
Forrester.
In recent years, he was one of our best agents. He disappeared shortly after Simon's death.
Do you know where he is?
Don't know. He's probably no longer in our cluster, but I have our contacts looking for him. As soon as I get word, I'll let you know. I understand you want to find him, Kayron, but be careful. We still need you. Jack is an excellent pilot, but he is unscrupulous. You must have good command of your ship, or you won't stand a chance.
Don't worry about it. I will.
Please note that the sale of androids on this station is illegal. Please note that on this station, the possession or the consumption of alcohol is a punishable offense.
Hello, Kayron. This is Robert. Jack is currently in the Anomi system, which is a remote system in the neighboring Barnard cluster. You will
How in the hell did that happen?
in no time with your new
When did that
promotion.
happen?
Find someone called Lazar there. He's one of my contacts.
Damn it.
And he will be able to assist you further.
Thanks. I owe you one, Robert.
I hope it hasn't been muted for a while.
I will transmit 2 new keys for the Barnard cluster into your database. As usual,
I tested the mic before I started, so it definitely hasn't been muted for... Oh no.
I'm on my way.
Oh no.
And Kayron, take care of yourself. I'm sure you've heard about the incidents
I
involving
tested
the
to make
Thule.
sure that the
They are a dangerous race, and Jack appears to have dealings
make sure
with
the mic was working at the start of the stream, but I must have bumped the mute button somewhere in there. Oh no. Okay. Well, welcome here. Now that my mic is working properly.
Hurry up. I have to take off again right away.
Oh, let's see. They are interesting for a game of its era. Don't remember what year this would have came out in. It was a long time ago. I'm trying to think back of what all I covered talking, and it's a lot, and I don't feel like trying to revisit it.
Okay, we're done.
How and when did that happen? Oh well. Now, we did have some kind of objective going on. Okay, we need to go there. Which means we need to go to here. I think that's close enough. We're going to be doing multiple jumps to get to our destination. Oh. Oh. That's just bullshit we don't need to worry about. Okay. Pick the next system. Having these... Oh, we gotta wait for this to charge up. Anyway. Would you please stop it with those? For some reason, the audio settings don't seem to work in cutscenes, so they're like loud as heck. Anyway. This is a time accelerator kind of thing, kind of like the old X3 CETA. Alright.
Cruiser, to all ships. The operation against the pirate convoy is about to commence. Pilots who join the attack formation will receive a bounty for each pirate.
I think this is a kind of randomly generated mission that can appear sometimes. I don't remember. It certainly isn't anything we're going to worry about. We'll just keep going. We'll probably stop and pick up a couple relics along the way.
This is the cruiser. There are further pirate hunters emerging from hyperspace.
I don't really
They're
care.
heading
Just let me
towards
go. There we go. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to see the story. Because... Stop it. Because I have cheated myself a considerable amount of money by modding the game a little bit. Just so that I wouldn't have to deal with grinding money constantly. Oh yay, pirates chasing me. Now let's go find out what our weapons are like. Hello. I do have a mod installed for this. It's something I threw together custom some years ago. That, amongst other things, makes it so you can upgrade the ship to maximum level. Normally you can only go up to level 20. So you can upgrade 2 of your ship's 3 subsystems to the maximum. That's basically what that ends up meaning. But I don't like that, and it's boring. So I modded the game so that I can go all the way up to level 30 and aka upgrade the ship to the very max. And I used to have a copy of this mod that did exactly the same thing in exactly the same way, but it also modded one of the missions in the game so that it was easier. Which, if we go long enough to get to that mission, you'll definitely see why I might have chose to do that. Okay, this system we can't go to until we do like a specific mission or something. But that's fine, we're not actually going to mess around with that. I mean, probably should, but maybe we will later even. Anyway. These artifacts, of course, are what you need to upgrade the ship. which I talked a whole lot about the last time we had an upgrade available. Unfortunately, I think the meeting covered that part of it, which is very unfortunate. Anyway, I need to get some kind of indicator light or something on my screen that shows up when the mic is muted. Also, the differences in the controls for this and the controls for X4 keep tripping me up. Where is that? There it is. Okay. I keep wanting to do things like hit tab for thruster is a big one. Okay, let's actually select some upgrades. Now, the last time I upgraded the wings because that would give me a second front weapon, so I could have 2 of those. Yeah, basically, upgrading the hull just gives you more hull integrity and more turrets, up to maximum of 5 turrets, which is fairly sizable. Wait, there we go. Okay, there. Upgrade. Wings. It just gives you more agility and more front weapons up to a max of 6, which is kind of cool. Engines. Reduces inertia from cargo, which basically if you have cargo containers on, this thing maneuvers like a fat pig. Unless you have lots of engines. Up your recharge rates and gives you more equipment slots, which is meh, okay. First time I played through, I upgraded just the wings on the hull, if I remember correctly. Anyway, this time around, let's see, how many upgrades does it take to get us to our first turret? 2. Okay, we'll go for... We'll keep upgrading the hull and wings for now. We're not going to get anywhere close to max upgrades in this run just because I don't have time to waste on that. Shield boost or weapon boost? Yeah, we'll just go with shield boost. These are the plasma cannon, even though it's kind of just your... It's just kind of a special ability thing. It doesn't really a cannon so much. Also, why is my... There, set that to prefer shields instead of... Did I play FTL? I did once upon a time a little bit. I'm not really into roguelikes that much, unfortunately. Some of them I like okay, but most of them it's just the multiple runs thing tends to eat at me, and I don't like games that are stacked against you necessarily. I like some games to be hard, but I don't like RNG bullshit. Too many roguelikes fall back on RNG bullshit. Which is why there are still some roguelikes that I like. They tend to be the ones that aren't... Well, I shouldn't say roguelikes, more like run-based games. Because they tend to be the ones that aren't very RNG. Obviously there's going to be some RNG in almost every game of that kind, but... Okay, what are we doing here? Probably docking at the station, but first, let's go get the artifact. Yeah. Engage time warp. FTL's a pretty game. The art style is nice and everything. The basic mechanics are kind of fun. I just find it difficult to enjoy it when you just get a bad roll and get screwed over. It tends to ruin my appreciation for the game. But then I played absolutely massive amounts of Dwarf Fortress once upon a time, and RNG can screw you over there, so... You restart instantly. RNG, random number generator. So, things that are random, basically. First turret. Okay, cool. We are getting our upgrades way faster than we normally would because of that mod. Because it adds a whole extra 10 levels. Anyway, games that are excessively random tend to annoy me. Well, it depends on the game, though. Some do it right, and some do it wrong. Like going back to Dwarf Fortress. Lots of random things can happen that you don't really have any control over that just can cause things to go completely to crap. However,
Receiving transfer data.
Here's the trade station.
you
Landing
can also
permissions granted.
manage that to some degree.
Attention all traders. A large capacity cargo vessel has just finished discharging agrarian goods. Drastic price reductions are to be expected.
Huzzah.
Did Robert send you?
Yeah, this is the man I'm hunting.
I know him. That's Jack Forrester.
Do you know where he is?
No. He was here, but he took off again not long
And since
ago.
the
I
game's
couldn't
sound
find
options
out
don't
where.
appear to affect
You don't have
cutscenes,
more?
it's kind of hard
Sorry,
to talk over
man.
them.
Tell Robert I like to
I'm
help
not sure
out
if it's a
when
good
I
or a
can.
bad thing.
Thanks.
Honored visitors, please try samples of our local spirits in the bar area.
It didn't go well, did it?
What's that supposed
I
to
don't
mean?
remember this chick's
Lazar's
name.
information is as bad as his game.
My memory
Unlike yours, I
sucks.
see.
Voice
I know
acting
a
is
few
bad?
people.
Yes, it is. Very
They
bad.
know how to appreciate favors. Help you find someone you're looking for example?
Well, of course, only you can put me in contact with these people, right? What's in it for you?
Nothing. I had a small accident with my ship, and I just want to get away from here.
I can't take you with me. I'd only put you in danger.
No flight, no deal.
All right. I'll take you as far as your people.
Yeah, it's
Agreed.
not good.
By the way, my name's Iona.
I'm Kayron.
Also, the story itself is pretty. Well, the voice acting quality fits it, we'll say. Okay, onward to a different system. Where are we supposed to be going? I think we're supposed to be buying some stuff. Actually, yeah, we better check to see what equipment's available. We can buy an better afterburner, a better capacitor, better cargo scanner. I don't really care about any of this stuff really, but we'll buy it anyway. Sure, we'll just buy it all. We can buy Mark III lasers now. Yay. And we can buy a turret. Yay. We don't have any more equipment slots, I don't
Business in
think.
brief.
No, we
Due
don't,
to
so we can't buy any of that stuff
delivery
anyway.
problems, shortages of mining products have occurred.
Okay. Why do I have 3 Mark? You know what? I bought one extra by accident, didn't I? Okay. This UI, I used to think it was fine. Oh. Nostalgia Day is going to be an exercise in learning things weren't as good as I remember them being. Although really this isn't bad. At least the basic space shooter combat is pretty decent. Okay, where are we supposed to be going? Or were we... There's not a better jump drive available. Okay, let's just undock and see what happens. Oh.
This is station control. You are clear to launch.
Roger.
I don't believe it. My cabin is bigger than my first ship. And it smells better. A lot better. The ship is brand new, isn't it? What's your ship computer? The HAL 3000?
5,000.
5,000? I thought they weren't out yet. From here I can access all of the ship's computer functions.
I think I can safely say that she's lying to you
Are you
without
asleep, or is there a problem?
being a spoiler.
No, no problem.
I'm just not going to tell you how she's lying to us.
All.
Coordinates entered. All systems are ready.
Let's go. Off to the stars.
All right.
This ship is awesome.
Now, where are we going?
We have to make our way to the Alpha Centauri cluster. Our contact, a man called Delano, is waiting for us in the Sol system.
Take my map already.
The Terran system and headquarters of the Galactic Council.
That's right. However, we don't have to land on Earth. Delano
Give
can be
me
found in
the
the
map
trading station
update.
most of the time.
We will not be able to get there just like that.
Map
Do you have a
update.
key for the Sol system?
I still have a key for the first system of Alpha Centauri from my old ship. I'm sure we will acquire the other key somehow.
There we go, finally. Oh, we gotta make more jumps. I forgot how annoying traveling long distances could be in this game. Not because of having to make lots of jumps to get there, but because of the cooldown time between jumps. Okay, we need to jump here. We have like the dinkiest possible jump drive at the moment. It also doesn't help. Okay, here we go. I remember the key! I remember the key! Hold V to accelerate time. Alright, now how many more of these jumps do we need to make? I don't remember what I bound hyper jump to. Was it Z? There's no autopilot in this game.
Why were you in such a hurry to leave the station in the Anomi system?
Which is arguably good, because it can't kill you then.
Nothing. Just a few minor problems.
What kind of problems?
I don't want to bore you with them.
No, I want to. Hey, what's going on?
Roger that. Target is aboard. Let's finish him off.
Watch out. They're talking
Oh,
about us.
yay.
Apparently.
Yep. There's a time accelerator, and that's as close as it gets. But you don't really have to... Oh, that was the wrong button. I'm too used to right-click firing the guns. It's exactly the opposite of that here. Oh. It's my turret shooting at him. I was like, what in the world destroyed that thing? It's the turret. Okay. Now. Can we jump there? No, we can't. Okay, so we gotta jump here.
What was that about?
No idea, but they were waiting for us.
Okay.
Oh, it's over. Let's set a course for Earth again.
May I jump now? There we go. Okay. Now, we can't go here because we haven't uncovered the system yet. That's unfortunate. I would have liked to pick up those relics. Artifacts, whatever they're called again. It's kind of unfortunate that the UI doesn't scale in this game.
Here we are. I wonder if someone is waiting for us here as well. That was no coincidence back there.
Alright.
Why should anyone be waiting for us?
No idea. Maybe this has something to do with your boring problems.
Look, Kayron, isn't Earth a beautiful sight?
Don't change the subject.
There is no subject. Let's marvel at this wonderful planet. Did you know that all of mankind originated from Earth?
Poor guy isn't gonna get answers for a long time.
Here's the landing permission was granted.
There we go.
Business in brief.
Aona told me that you're looking for someone by the name of Forrester. He passed through here while he was heading towards the Mortok territories. They're a very aggressive and warlike race in the neighboring cluster.
We get to do some side mission-y kind of stuff.
There you are. Let's head out. Here's the key for the target system.
Okay, it's just gonna jump us there without me doing anything? Maybe? Yeah. We don't need that blasting in our eardrums. It's just notifying me that there's more messages I could read.
Killed in this debris field, and there are 2 of these scoundrels. Let's get them.
Okay, that's kind of dumping me in an annoying place. Alright. If I can remember to stop hitting the wrong keys every time you turn around, maybe.
Just the 2 of them. Maybe that was a patrol.
Hello, Bo.
We have to continue
Welcome here.
our search. Pirates like to hide in these meteorite fields. We should take a closer look. I'll send you a waypoint near the old cruiser
Well,
wreckage.
good morning.
You go ahead, Kayron. I'll cover your back.
As I'm sure you've noticed by now, for Nostalgia Stream today, we are playing Darkstar One.
I knew you would come to me. Now let me seal your fate.
4 pirates incoming.
Right, here they are. Time to cash in on the bounty.
I actually remembered which button was my fire key this time.
My shields are almost down.
Aren't I amazing?
Excellent work.
Oh, this story is all kinds of campy. You haven't seen anything yet. That's pretty much this entire game. But it's got some cool alien races, and interacting with the Boron reminded me of the Raptor in this game for some reason, so that's why we're playing it now, pretty much. It was like, oh, you know, I need to revisit Darkstar One, so I played around with it some last night.
Damn, I've lost my Chiron. Help me. I won't last much longer.
Oh, shut up. Stop being a whiner. Also, I need to adjust with some more weapons. Energy. I need to upgrade, I think it's my engines. Give me faster recharges. I don't remember what the key combo is for transferring energy from the shields to the weapons. Not just setting the power distribution, but actually actively transferring from one buffer to the other. There's a key combo for that.
Thank you for your help. I would not have been able to do this without you. Jack Forrester, the guy you're looking for, was heading to a research station in the Mandy Dulce system. I will transmit the necessary system keys to your database.
Oops.
By the way, you will need lots of credits along the way. Governments usually pay decent bounties for pirates.
One thing that is cool about this game,
maybe that would be another interesting job for
you can actually make a decent amount of money by just blowing up random pirates.
I promised you. You have a long way to go yet, and I'm sure that you'll be able to put this to good use. Good luck.
Okay, where'd that cargo container go? No, the other one. Okay, this is a small one that just, it drags it back into you and loads it aboard. It doesn't actually pull it along behind. Contains a weapon, usually. Okay. And where's the other one? That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Ah! I keep pressing tab to thruster. Maybe I should rebind it. If I'm going to keep screwing up so much. Not sure what I'd have that button do then, though. Okay, tab is currently cycle target, which is something I almost never want to do. Controls. Where's it at? Wait, is it not even listed on this list of... Well, that's interesting. It's the arrow keys to transfer stuff around. Which that's good to know. Apparently tab is just... Okay. How big will the ship get? Oh, fairly chunky. It takes a while though. Let's see. We might as well go to this one. Before that though, let's equip the Secret Service weapons. They are a little tougher than the normal ones. It is nice that you can readjust your inventory just anywhere you want. It doesn't get like monstrously huge or anything, but it gets pretty chunky. Oh, longer range drive is available? Well, screw this then. It never really becomes anything other than a large fighter. This really isn't the kind of game where you can play a capital ship at all, which is unfortunate. Oh, I forgot to request docking permission.
Here's the trade station. Landing permission was granted.
Okay, equipment. Back to ship. Let's sell the stuff we don't want first. Okay. Oh, back to shop. There we go. 4 light year field drive. Yay! Big improvement. Okay. We're still gonna go. We're gonna pick up as many artifacts as we can early on, despite the fact that the game, it adjusts enemy difficulty according to what your level is. And it does not adjust friendly unit difficulty. So the pirates stay more or less, they slowly get tougher as time goes on, your ship gets stronger. But there are 2 missions in this game that are obscenely difficult if you have a high level ship. It is very hard. Specifically, there's a couple flak defense missions that are just absurd because you're on a station defending it from incoming enemy attacks, and the station has health, and you need to try to keep the enemies from destroying your turret. It is, yeah, like I said, obscenely difficult. And then there's another mission where you need to guard another ship and prevent it from being destroyed. That is less difficult, but still not easy. Also, I'm just putting up a really bad show of this. There we go. I'm playing in windowed mode right now, in 1080p on a 1440p screen, because the game won't allow you to select 1440p as a valid resolution. And that is unfortunate, because if my mouse goes off the screen, it gets weird.
We can't shake off this terror.
I had it working for 1440p earlier by tweaking the config file a little bit, shall we say, using a hex editor. Because it has a binary config file for some bizarre reason. And unfortunately, when I started up this morning, it didn't render. It rendered the UI fine, but didn't render the game. Or I shouldn't say this morning. I started this evening. Okay. If I move off this edge of the screen, it stops flying in that direction. Okay, we got a free artifact out of that. Let's see. Wings will give us more agility. Hull gives us more hull integrity. How many more do we need to go before we get a 3rd and 4th front weapon? Quite a ways, okay. I guess we'll just kind of upgrade evenly for now. Also, another weapon for our, quote, plasma cannon, unquote. Set that back to where I normally keep it. And let's jump over here. We're going to clear the artifacts out of this system, and then we're going to go on with the story. Because I do want it to be high level, despite the fact that I'm likely going to have to replay those missions quite a few times, and or I might have to mod the game a little, depending on how many times it takes. I used to have a mod that gave that turret way more health, but I couldn't figure out what I had changed when I went back. I lost that copy of that mod I had made. Okay, fine.
Careful. There's another one of those turrets.
You're annoying, but if you're going to bug me, I guess we have to bug you back. Yay! Suicidal pirates. They're actually giving me a pretty decent amount of money for each pirate killed. It's not like crazy amount or anything, but
Systems are failing.
Face reality.
okay. Let's go get that artifact quickly. Like pretty much every space game ever, there's a lot of busy work involved in everything you do. Also, flying down those tunnels at full speed like that is a lot harder than you might think.
Great. We have enough artifacts for another ship upgrade.
As evidenced by the fact that I just totally screwed it up. This is harder than it looks, he says, as he totally screws it up and bangs into the wall 50 bazillion times. I'm going to try to modify. There's no strafe up or down here in the options, is there? No, there's not. That's really annoying. Okay, I guess there is no point to doing that then. I was going to change the controls so that I had strafe up and down options, but that does not exist apparently. Okay, we did. Let's do... let's do another level of engines. Yeah, sure. We kind of need to focus on I want to get here to the plasma shield fairly quickly.
Careful. If you get any closer to the planet, we'll burn up.
Okay. I need to start focusing on the wing upgrades soon. Get us more front guns. All right. Let's go. I think this is the last artifact in the system I want to grab. Eventually, we're going to reach the point, and fairly quickly for that matter, to where we need multiple artifacts to get an upgrade. And eventually we're going to need quite a few artifacts to get an upgrade. Because there are 100 artifacts in the game and only 30 levels we can get. There's several missions coming later. Why did I just randomly fly here? Does this system even have an artifact? Yes, it does. And it is in this... Okay. It is in this asteroid? Yeah, it is. Alright. Okay.
Great. We have enough artifacts for another ship upgrade.
Yeah, I don't know. Bonk. Okay, let's get these upgrades out of the way quickly. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing wings for a while now, I think. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take before it starts severely slowing down our upgrade speed. Come on, let me hyper jump. There we go. One problem with this game as well is there's really not anything to do once you finish the story. Like in Freelancer, when you finish the story, there was still stuff to do. There were ships to buy that you couldn't have possibly bought during the story. There were loads of systems to visit that you probably never been to. Unless you just had absolutely gone insane with exploring. Just all kinds of stuff you could have done. After the story, and definitely probably did do after the story. Darkstar One, by the time you reach the end of the story, you've seen pretty much everything there is to see. You can go back and pick up anything you missed, but that's about it. But generally you can go into the final mission of the story with an almost max upgraded ship. Okay. Yeah, we'll run around and pick up a few more artifacts before we continue with the story. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got a pirate butt to kick. The only reason I'm going after these gangs is because they give you artifacts.
Look at him. The new Liberator is here.
And also, the space combat in this game isn't terrible. It's no Free Space 2 or anything like that, but there's another game we definitely should play on Nostalgia Night someday. I'm not sure why, I just kind of feel like I'm on a space shooter kick at the moment. Okay, thank you, turret. I keep going off the edge of the screen and running into problems. Oh, shit. We're about ready to blow up. That's not good.
But the next hit will be space garbage.
Ah. Okay. That's what happens when you don't pay close enough attention to your ship status. Looks like the autosave is the newest one.
Good news. Ray.
No. We lost all. Okay, fine, whatever. It only all saves when you visit a station. We haven't visited a station for quite a while. That is most unfortunate. Also, it auto-saves when you arrive at a station, apparently. That is also most unfortunate. We are going to have some more slots available. I should buy a couple.
Purchase, sale, and possession of video games is illegal on the station.
Oh, let's see. We don't need a jammer since I don't plan on doing any smuggling. We'll buy a landing computer though. The best one we can get. There's an ore harvester, which is kind of cool if you actually intend to make money.
Carrying luxury items on the station is strictly
Okay, let's sell this. I didn't see that the X2 was available when I bought it. We'll buy one more thing. I guess we'll just buy a repair bot. Okay, looks like we're pretty good to go. Alright. Did we already accept the side mission?
The rebels have not attacked any member of the Galactic Council for a long time.
We don't actually want to do that. Okay, we do want to go there though. Alright, I guess we'll just replay the last little bit we did. Because I am a fool who didn't watch closely enough. Also, I usually have that set to there for some reason, and it wasn't set there. Off to see the pirates.
Do you think you can drive us away from here?
Yeah, I kind of do, actually. Okay. I just keep clearing these guys right on out of here.
Good shot. 6 remain.
We definitely need the engine upgrades. Those recharge rates going up was pretty useful right about now. Also, I need to stop missing because my recharge rates are so terrible.
There's a Terran breathing down our necks.
Come on. There we go.
I can't take much more!
Boom. Boom. Okay, upgrades. What do we have? No engine upgrades. Remember correctly, we took 2 engine upgrades at this point. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, where's the artifact? There it is. We definitely need to dock at a trade station somewhere along the way. We're not going to do it in this system because it'd take too long to fly over there, and we could just jump to another system and then fly straight into the trade station. Okay, where's that?
Great! We have enough artifacts for another ship upgrade.
Okay. Be out of here and on our way in no time. We got to jump to another system before we can get the next upgrade anyway. Second engine upgrade. Another plasma booster upgrade. And let's jump. Alright, now to the trade station. We do have a docking computer. Don't remember how far away this one works though.
Here's the landing permission denied. Please fly to a distance of at least 2 units from us and ask again. Here's the trade's landing permission was granted.
Patrol to foreign ship. You will be scanned for possession of illegal goods. Everything is in order. Thank you for your cooperation.
I thought I had... Oh, no, wait, I haven't installed the docking computer yet. Duh. Okay. That explains why it wasn't working. Well, we can buy the X3 landing computer, which means we should sell the X2. And we can equip the repair bot. 4 slots, 4 are filled, okay. Buy all the upgrades we can buy. This is a terrible waste of money, but
Please note that the sale of
like I said earlier, I kind of cheated us a little bit. Okay, we can't actually buy new weapons yet, just new equipment. Alright, off we go. We now have a docking computer, so it should be slightly faster with that. I rebound hyperjump to Z. That's where it was. Okay. There we go. It won't let you time accelerate too close to an object, which makes a certain amount of sense. I wish you had strafe up and strafe down commands. Also, if you move your mouse cursor outside the window, suddenly it becomes very difficult to steer. I really need to figure out
We have enough
what was
artifacts for
going
another
wrong
ship
with the,
upgrade.
what do I call it? What was going wrong with rendering at a higher resolution? It was working at full screen too, but I didn't want to use full screen because I like to be able to tab out easily. Particularly when I'm streaming, because it's just all very useful. This is unfortunate. It's like they placed those stars specifically to spite me. Anyway, I had it all set up last night with a tool I used to convert a full screen sized window to a borderless and centered on the main screen window. And I had it all set up with the graphic render area hack so that it was 1440p the way it's supposed to be and all that stuff. Well, oftentimes they do have these stars placed with malice aforethought, because they know what your jump distance is going to be when you're at that particular point in the system, most likely. And they can kind of tune it a little bit. Okay, we're going to have to jump to there, I guess. No, let's jump to there instead. Okay. Anyway, so they organize them a little bit so that you have to jump through certain areas to get to where you're going. And cursed memes, you say? Oh. What have you done to my poor Discord this time? Also, let's see where we can go from here. Nowhere interesting, unfortunately. Alright. We are going to... Wait a second. I thought we were in one of these systems when we blew up. I don't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I'm gonna finish you off.
Fine, you annoying gits.
Terran is really agile.
You know, when we blew up there, I could have saved ourselves by using our special ability that I had completely forgotten we had. Oh. That's kind of the problem with the plasma launcher in this game. It's far too easy to forget which one you have equipped. Or just flat out forget you have it equipped.
I'm sustaining heavy hull damage.
Alright, come on. Stop scrolling around, let me get you. There we go. If I can find the station again, there we go. Let's just go ahead and dock at the trade station.
Here is landing permission is only granted to ships close to the station.
I have a docking computer that supposedly can do this.
Landing permission granted.
Oh, how's the docking computer work again? There we go. I forgot about that. Also, you can't skip this little cutscene, which is annoying. Okay, any new equipment that I can buy? Oh, I can buy Mark IVs.
Combat units has caused prices to soar.
I don't remember if the laser... Here, wait. Don't remember what the railgun... Yeah, we'll just go with lasers. Okay. All right. Let's buy a railgun turret, though. Well, maybe not. Yeah, let's buy a railgun turret. That'll be fun. Okay. Anything else in here that we need? Doesn't really look like it. The important thing is that we have saved the game, I think. If I work correctly, it auto-saves every time you land. It would be annoying to find out otherwise, but...
The research station that we're looking for is straight ahead. You have to approach it and open a communications channel in order to request a docking permission.
Alright, let's find out what's going on here. Why am I doing that? We can just hold down this button and go even faster.
Mortok Research Station here. Denied. Permission to land can only be granted through special
What's this? Ships have suddenly appeared, but they're not coming through the jump gate.
Maybe they're equipped with jump actuators.
No way.
Okay, I guess we gotta blow some stuff up
small
first.
for that.
Fool drones. Haven't they attacked this system recently?
You're right. This is no coincidence. They're heading towards the research station.
Research Station Mandi Dulce to Darkstar One. We require assistance against these drones.
The
Really?
station
I never
doesn't
would have
have any
guessed.
turrets. They were probably destroyed during the last drone attack.
That doesn't leave us any choice. We have to help them.
I kind of like attacking these drones because they come in small groups that fly together. And they just kind of go pop, 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 pop when you destroy them. Yes, sometimes I am a rather simple man of simple pleasures.
Drones from landing on the research station.
Drones are attempting to land on the research station.
Yeah, I know. They won't go, don't worry. Also, one thing that's slightly annoying about the this game in general. The equipment system. The low-level systems will always have nothing but low-level gear to sell.
Drones are attempting to land on the research station.
Okay. Pop goes the drone.
Those were the last ones.
Now can we land?
Research Station Mandy Dulce to Darkstar One. Thank you for your help.
It was our pleasure. Anyway, we still need permission to land.
Permission granted. The station commander would like to welcome you in person.
All right, it's working.
I said landing computer, not... Well, fine. I guess it won't let me do that. And here we have a Mortalk.
I don't want to
This
think what
cutscene's
would
kind of
happen
funny
if
if
the
I
fool
remember
had
correctly.
landed here. I cannot thank you enough for your help.
Glad to help you. But actually, we're here for another reason.
Right, you were asking if a human named Jack Forrester visited the station. He did indeed.
When?
Shortly before
Yeah, this...
the fool showed
I remember
up.
this cutscene now. This one's pretty funny.
Interesting.
What was he doing here?
We assumed he was one of Dr. Zarkov's people. He had the identification codes from Zarkov. He talked to a few researchers, then he left again.
Just keep your eye on the
Jack,
background.
a scientist. Who is this Zarkov, and where can I find him?
Dr. Zarkov works on secret government projects. I do not know his current station, but it is probably in Raptor territory. I can give you the key to the first Raptor cluster. There, I've sent the key to your logbook. I hope nothing's happened to Dr. Zarkov. Good luck.
You too.
Okay. Where does it want us to go? Here. Well, we'll worry about that after we picked up a few more artifacts.
Darkstar One, heed our advice. The situation between Raptor and Terrans is currently very tense. Don't expect any help while you're searching for Zarkov.
Thanks. We will see. Hopefully, we'll be able to cope one way or another.
The raptors
I
are
just
kind of cool.
remembered. I know a raptor who owes me a favor. He lives here among the Mortalk in the Bionar system. I could ask him for help.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay. I don't really care, though, because we're going here to pick up a relic instead. That cutscene was loud and annoying already without being made even worse by the audio settings not working for cutscenes. Oh yay, we're gonna have to deal with some pirates first.
This is your end.
Look, you annoying gits. Leave me alone. I got things to do.
This Opto is starting to be a nuisance.
One of these days, I'm gonna buy myself a pair of flight sticks. At least that's what I tell myself. Anyway, we'll just grab this artifact and then quickly on to the next system that has one until we've cleared this sector out and We'll be on our way. It shouldn't take long at all. Pretty much every single artifact is in a asteroid like this, which is... It gets to be very samey after a bit, but at least it isn't hard to deal with.
Great! We have enough artifacts for another ship upgrade.
Thank you, Iona. I would have never noticed on my own. Okay. Let's grab another wing upgrade. And let's upgrade our plasma launcher a little bit. And then onward to the next artifact. Let me hyper jump. There we go. Alrighty. There's a pirate in system, but hopefully we won't have to deal with him. Okay, we are 100% gonna have to deal with him. Okay.
This constant sonic radiation is disrupting our communications.
Just clear these guys out quickly. There we go. Somebody's blowing my phone up. There's an entrance. All right. Trying to fly down this tunnel with full thrusters the whole time would be maybe not impossible, but certainly tricky.
Great! We have enough artifacts
Trickier than I'm willing to mess with. I thought it went to multiple artifacts for upgrade a lot earlier than this. Okay. Now I don't remember how to select which plasma cannon we were using. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Onward to the next one. Mount the artifact, not the station. Oh, there's pirates here. Hello, scum. Please leave me alone. If it wasn't for the money cheat, we would definitely have to be doing some mega money grinding. just to keep up with the increasing difficulty with the ship upgrades. We have spent, about 700,000 already. Usually you don't get to this level until a bit later though. I didn't think I had boosted the leveling speed that much. I'm going to be a bit surprised if we upgrade with this single one here. Because it has to be getting close to the point where it starts taking 2 and 3 to level up.
Great! We have enough artifacts
What?
for another ship upgrade.
Okay. Alright. I guess I won't complain. This gives us our 4 front weapons, so we're definitely going to do that upgrade. Okay, we have 4 front weapons now. That's getting quickly to be kind of ridiculous. Don't remember how to modify. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. Onward to the next system. We should probably go take on this pirate gang too. Come on, game, let me do a jump. There we go. I have distinct memories of the loading screens taking a lot longer. It might have a little tiny, just unmentionable something to do with modern computers being a bit faster than they used to be.
Careful! Do you see the octo?
The races in this game are at least interesting. You have the Mortok, who are basically just Klingons. But the Octo and the Raptors are interesting. Okay. We're going to land on a station quick here. If I can figure out which one of these, oh, there's trade station. Now we should be able to, at 3 units away, use the docking computer. There. That saves a bunch of time. Even with having to sit through the cutscene. Game saved. Buy some new equipment. Okay. We can afford the military Mark II weapons. We'll buy railguns this time. We have a new landing computer. Okay. Sell all my old weapons. Equip new ones. Sell my old docking computer, get the new one. Looks like everything is ready to go. Okay, good deal. I will save again. This is Darkstar One. It's an old space shooter. Basically. Alright. Alrighty.
Another one who thinks he can drive us away from here.
That was just the boss in the background. We do a little bit more damage than we used to. It's gonna really suck when we get to the flak missions with our level this high. We won't get there for like a lot of hours of playing though. Well, actually, my sense of how long it's gonna take might be a bit twisted. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned it already, or at least I don't know if I mentioned it while I was actually not muted, but there is some kind of party BS going on tonight that I need to go to, so I'm not actually going to stream as late as I normally do. So eventually, I'm going to get a phone message, and that will suddenly be the end of the stream, because that's when, yeah. I'm not going to the actual party itself, necessarily, because I don't feel like sitting around eating dinner with a bunch of people who I don't necessarily care very much about.
For another ship upgrade.
But, well, it's partly that, and it's partly I just don't want to eat out. I'm weird, I know. Anyway. So, since I'm not particularly fond of eating out, I'm just going to go to the after party. And so I'm going to get a phone call whenever that starts so I can know when to leave. It's only like a couple minutes drive away from here. But anyway, that means in an hour or so we might have a very abrupt stream end. But it won't be for a bit, so you don't need to worry about me just up and abandoning you all of a sudden. I don't want you all getting abandonment issues. And then, of course, tomorrow we'll be back with more X4. We're not going here because to unlock this system, you have to do a mission. And I don't feel like taking the time to do the mission. Basically, I'm being really lazy. It's not like we need those art upgrades anymore either. Let's see. We are actually looking pretty spiffy at this point. Got some nice scythe blade wings on either side. And I think we're going to start focusing on hull mods pretty soon now. Where are we going next? We can't quite jump to that system yet. We'll have to kind of make a little side jump. Yeah, we're starting to look pretty spiffy. Let's see if we can get out of here before the pirates cause problems. Nope. Hostile ship within 4U. Fun, fun. Come here, you annoying bastards. Let me shoot you. Bonk. Okay. Let's go get this relic before we do anything here. There's no real point in leaving it till later. Okay. You know what? We're going to dock at this station first. Because I'm not feeling particularly risky at the moment. Let's save our game. Unfortunately, you can't just save your game in space like you can in X4. Alright, let's go get this artifact. Another failing of this game is the very boring system design. 9 times out of 10, the only things you really care about in a system are the trade station. And the trade station is right across from where you appear when you enter the system. Every single time. So there's no real variation to the systems. Sure, some have asteroid belts, some don't. Some have other stations in the system that you may or may not be able to dock with. Generally the answer to that, by the way, is may not dock with. Except for like in story missions and stuff. It gets very samey and homogeneous. Oh, there we finally got an asteroid, not asteroid, there we finally got a relic that didn't immediately upgrade us. Come on. Let me jump. It's not really a major issue or anything, it's just that this game absolutely lacks any real feeling of exploration. But hey, the combat's okay. The story is very B-movie-ish, I guess. But it's not bad. Okay, I guess we need to go to the station here. Well, I shouldn't say it's not bad. I should say it's not terrible. It's not an amazing story by any stretch of the imagination. It's just...
You better let me do the talking.
Oh, super
This
loud
guy
cutscenes.
simply doesn't trust strangers at all.
Pretty run down, this station.
You should see the quarters. Last time
Iona!
Bonk.
Iona.
Oh, capital.
Damn it.
This game, from top to bottom, is the very definition of it's okay, I guess. It doesn't do anything super good, and it doesn't really fall completely flat on its face anywhere. The story is kind of really meh. The voice acting is bad. The ship combat's okay, but it's not going to completely rock your socks off. There's really no exploration to do. It's just okay. But I played through it as a kid, and it bears a certain amount of nostalgic... what do I call it? I guess you just kind of have to appreciate it for what it is. And what it is just a yet another mediocre space shooter. Oh, it's not necessarily, I wouldn't say it's even a product of its time, because there were better games of this nature then, even. But that is some of it, yes. If this was made nowadays, it wouldn't be... Nobody would give it a second look. It would be some dinky little game on Steam that didn't make its creator any money.
Human, we have your co-pilot. She owes us much money and is unable to pay. We should kill her for that. If you want to stay alive, you must do something for us. Fly to the Rulot system. Somebody will be waiting there for you.
Okay. So, yeah, the fact it was packaged up and... Damn loud cutscene. The fact that it was packaged up and actually sold for real money, and enough people bought it that they apparently made some money on it anyway.
Everything is already prepared.
It didn't totally flop, all that stuff. It's definitely a product of its time.
Ramirez is a great one. Well, he's watched my back now. No idea. Who? That's not a mod. Cabro and the other. Ramirez's partner
Anyway. It's not a bad game, it's just not an amazing one. And there's things about it that I definitely like.
Ready to rumble.
Human, your task is an easy one. You stay with us, do as we say, and keep quiet. Warriors, listen to me. We will intercept the cargo ship and take over its cargo. First, we will destroy the escort. Then we will take care of the cargo vessel.
Bonk.
Understood? Let's do it. There is the cargo vessel. You know what you have to do. Guard me well, human. When I go down, your girlfriend will die as well.
The good old days. I'm not sure if the good old days ever actually existed. There were old days. Some of which we certainly remember through rose-colored glasses. The good old days when everything was simpler and objectively worse.
Scum, you win. The cargo is yours. You've got the cargo. What more do you want? Just leave me alone, you villain. Kill him!
Okay. I see.
That's it, human. We will take over the cargo, and you may proceed to the Cabrokoi system. Ramirez will wait in the lobby bar of the trade station. He will explain more about Iona.
Okay. We're going to an all new place. A lot of people talk about the golden age of gaming and all that stuff and how games were so much better way back when. There were good games back then. And there's definitely some games that are worse than what... There's a lot of games nowadays that are worse than what they had then. But there's also a sizable number of games nowadays that are better than anything they ever had back then. In particular, nowadays the torch of the good game is carried by indie games. So if you're just looking at AAA games, yeah, AAA games were better back then. The graphics may not have been better or whatever, but they were more fun. But that's because AAA games have lost their way, not because games were better back then. With modern computers, the capabilities of modern computers, the capabilities of modern game engines, games are just better now. It's just kind of too bad about what happened with AAA games. Well, and also, to get a game published back then, you needed a lot of money that you could pay for fun things like pressing CDs and getting some store to put it on a shelf. And on the one hand, that made it so that there were no indie games, really, until the rise of the internet. And on the other hand, it made it so that if something wasn't going to sell a lot of copies, it didn't make it. Which today, that is still true of AAA games. To some degree. We do have the right... Yeah, we do have where we want to go selected. Alright. That is still true of AAA games to a point. But also, AAA games aren't better for other reasons. Namely, that they're just too money obsessed nowadays. To the point where they don't care if the game is actually fun. Just whether or not they'll sucker people with gambling addictions to give them a lot of cash. Which is very unfortunate. But there's not really anything we can do about it, so... Sometimes I wonder what computer gaming would be like if no one discovered that you can just suck money out of a whale and make a lot more than what you'd make if you just sold copies of the game.
Where is Iona?
She's safe. You did your job well, and the fact that you're here shows a lot of courage. That's rare in humans.
And that's why you're breaking your word?
Oh, I never break my word.
You promised you'd let Iona go if I did your job, and I did. So, where is she?
I can't let her go. Not yet. She owes me a big debt. Such a small favor can't clear up this problem. That would hurt my reputation.
What does that mean?
That our business isn't finished. I have 3 jobs planned for you. If you do them,
we're actually farther into the story than I
Iona's
thought we'd
debt.
get in this amount of time.
And then you let her go?
Although there's still a lot of story ahead of us.
Word.
Good.
I have 3 tasks for you.
Alright. I suppose if I must.
This station doesn't...
Ten units away? Great. I'll be a relatively long flight. Let me engage the drive. Okay, there we go. I want to go see the raptor! Today, not tomorrow. Because the raptor are cool. What am I supposed to be doing with this thing? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Fine, we'll look at our... Meet the cargo ship. Satellite is orbiting our store the coordinates for the secret meeting point. We'll be able to access the data with the scanner that you receive. Scan the satellite. Okay, I don't remember how to scan it. There we go. Do I have to be closer? There we go. I had to be closer.
Transmitting coordinates for meeting point and authorization ID code.
All right. Now it's time to meet with the contact.
I guess in the distant future they haven't made good computer voices yet.
is your...
Give me your stuff.
Here are the goods. Now leave as fast as you can. If the patrols catch you with something like this, they will shoot first and ask questions later.
Hauling cargo is so annoying. It's so slow.
Okay, you've received the goods. You should make your way to the Alsavia system and rendezvous with Hardhawk there. He's already waiting the
Okay,
delivery.
there we go.
We've been spotted. Don't engage combat with the police while you are close to a planet. Jump now.
I'd like to, but it doesn't appear to want to let me. There we go. What do you mean, toss? Fine, be like that then. Okay, are they far away from them now? Yeah, there we go.
Attention all units. We have received information about illegal cargo transports. Keep your eyes open.
Don't worry, there's nothing illegal going on here. I wonder if it's going to let me use my docking computer. Because if so, that will make this a lot easier. No, they're not. I don't see any police.
Patrol here. Examination for possession of smuggled goods started. Smuggled goods discovered. You're under arrest. Here is the Mort. Landing permission is only granted to ships close to the station.
Well, we're gonna have to fly this the hard way.
Here is the Mortok trade station. Landing permission is only
gotta be
granted
closer
to
even,
ships
yeah.
close to the station. Here is the Mort landing permission granted.
There we go. Stop shooting my poor innocent ship, you jerks. I didn't do none.
The container has arrived. I'm impressed, especially considering the difficult circumstances.
Okay, now where do we go? Way over there. Well, we'll go by way of this relic. The police are still unhappy at me. I don't know why. I didn't shoot him or anything. Come on, guys. Just leave the poor guy and his little ship alone. No smuggling was being done. Your scanner was lying to you. This is gonna be annoying. I think we're gaining on them though. Yeah. At least we are right now. It's gonna be a long, slow trip under thrusters. Okay, we're not actually gaining on them unless we are thrusting. That's unfortunate. This little number right down here is how far they are away from us. So we need to gain another unit of distance. You're not going to catch up, guys. You must just knock it off. And there we go. See ya!
Ramirez has been betrayed. The cargo vessel signatures and their goods must not fall into the hands of the Black Corporation. They must be protected at all costs.
Okay.
Understood? We'll try to stop them.
Drop the container and fight? Nah. We're not that unmaneuverable with the container on. Wait, did it automatically drop the container? Aw, come on. I don't remember it ever doing that.
Repent your sins.
That was a glorious fight, don't you agree? Have a safe journey and an honorable life. Anyway, we've got to get going. We have something else to take care of.
Link up the container. We are in the system where we need to be, I think. Where do we need to go from here? I'm assuming to the trade station. Tempted to go get the artifact in this system before we do that, though. It's gonna be annoying with the container on behind, but you know what? I don't care. Let's do it anyway. This will take a few minutes of traveling. Trying to go down these tunnels with this container on is actually going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to have to use reverse thrust a few times to keep it under control. And a little tiny bit of maybe sort of exploration that you get out of this game is collecting the artifacts. And they tell you right where to go. And it's just a matter of flying right there and picking them up. It's just kind of unfortunate. Oh, we got another upgrade. Let's see. What should we go for? Let's upgrade our hull a few times. All right. Trade station. The way that target menu works is a little weird too. You don't click on an item to select it. You just hover over it and then close the menu. Or, you know, stop holding the key that opens the menu. And that just automatically selects the thing. It makes a certain amount of sense, because you just hold the key, select the thing, release the key. But it It's a little weird. Cannot be activated while smuggling. You jerks.
Here, landing permission granted.
Mortok freighter in unloading position.
Oh, hello, Prospero. It's like a slightly crappier freelancer, pretty much exactly.
The vegetarian fraction has recently carried out an attack on a fertilizer factory.
There's no exploration, whereas a freelancer you can actually explore quite a bit if you want to. But outside of that... Okay, we need to jump there. Yeah, I played this a good bit, although not nearly as much as I played Freelancer as a kid. So, last night, was it last night? Something that, that stupid little, whatever I call him, the Boron said, reminded me of the Raptors in this game. I was like, oh, I ought to play Darkstar for Nostalgia Night. So here we are, playing Darkstar for Nostalgia Night.
Come closer and drop the container here.
I do have a mod installed that I made myself that is fairly close to a mod that I made years ago. He played this one because the liar at GameStop said it was better. Does GameStop have any other kind? It's just a thing I made myself.
Jettison the container now.
Basically, it makes it so that instead of capping at level 20, you can go all the way to 30. So fully max out the ship. And I also just edited it last night before I started playing to give me a lot of credits so I didn't have to grind credits all the time. I did what you said. Apparently I wasn't close enough. Okay. Grab the container, pull it a little closer to this nut job. What? You piece of poop. Okay. Where's this gonna take me? Oh. We just arrived in system. Okay. Maybe we did drop the container where we were supposed to. Anyway, and the original version of this mod,
Okay, jettison the container now.
the one I actually made back when I still played this regularly, had the health of the turrets in a certain infamous flak mission cranked way up. I wasn't able to remember what I had changed though to crank their health up, and so I wasn't able to re-find it. I'm sure you know exactly which flak mission I'm talking about.
Okay, we've collected the container. Ramirez wants you to escort us to the next system. He will be waiting for us. Damn, we're under attack from the Black Corporation.
Oh, fine. I'll come destroy your problems for you. Anyway, when we get to that particular flak mission, that I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about, we're going to have a very fun time because due to the level all the way to 30 mod, we're going to be higher level than we might otherwise be when we reach that point. And since the difficulty of that mission... Well, maybe you don't know if you never played it all the way through. There's a particularly obscenely difficult mission sort of halfway through the story or so. And its difficulty is directly proportional to how upgraded the Darkstar One is. Yeah.
That was close. Assume formation positions and prepare for hyperspace.
I haven't actually played that many space shooters in my time. I played this, I played Freelancer, I played Free Space 2. A couple different mods for Free Space 2. X3 and then X4. Which I guess is actually quite a few when you think about it.
Oh, you have the cargo ship code. Well done. These done. We'll head to the hideout and take the cargo vessel to safety at once. Follow the cargo ship and stay close.
Anyway, this is definitely not nearly as good as Freelancer is. There's just no getting around it. Okay, match speed. I would say, in my opinion, that this game's ship-to-ship combat, the controls are a little bit better than Freelancer because it gives you more control over your role and stuff like that. But, well, Freelancer did give you a certain amount of control over your role too. And this definitely gets samey a lot faster than Freelancer did. I don't know. Ship combat in this game isn't offensively bad, and let's leave it at that, I guess.
The codes that you delivered belong to my rival's cargo ships. They are primed with explosives, and he intends to detonate them alongside the station. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raptor were also involved. We must stop those cargo ships. These codes will tell us
but anyway,
which cargo ships to intercept.
I'm sorry to tell you, Prospero, but
mistakes.
I'm probably actually ending stream soon because there's some kind of party BS going down tonight that I need to go to. I'm not sure when exactly.
There. That's the first.
But I'm just going to the after party, so I'm going to get a phone message when they're heading over for that.
I have to proceed to our hideout. May your victory be glorious.
So this won't be your standard we're going to 11 kind of night. It'll probably be more like a we're going to 8 kind of night. But anyway.
I've got you locked.
Boom. It does have directional shields and some stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Okay. Now where? Well.
The third cargo ship just came through the hypergate.
Boom. Boom. And boom.
Okay, the cargo ships are history. Finally, the others will have to recognize the power of the Mortok. They will always remember us.
Alright, now where do we go?
An honorable fight, human. Your debts have been paid. I transferred your share of credits for the cargo mission. I will be waiting with you with Iona in the trade station of the Cabrocoi system.
The actors who did the Mortok actually aren't that bad for most of them. The general voice acting quality is pretty low, but those aren't too bad. It's just too bad they didn't pick better voice actors for the two main characters. Wow. Yeah, anyway. I suppose you get what you can afford. More pirates. Fun, fun. The problem is random groups of pirates like this are never really threatening, even without the money cheat. They're just kind of a free payday. Give you a little money. Yay, kind of thing. Okay, we are set to go to the right place. All right. Yeah, we're docking at the trade station here. And of course, outside of story.
What's wrong?
None of the
trouble.
Space shooters I played before.
Damn dishonorable fool. I should have known he was no good. He sent the bounty hunters on Iona. What a mess.
Ramirez. What about Iona?
Yeah, she's gone, that's what. You did your job too damn well, human. Cabro thought we should use you for a while, but I didn't want to, since I gave you my word. But for Cabro, cleaning up the dirty work is more important.
Where is she now?
Also, the game's sound settings do not apply to cutscenes.
In Cabro's hideout.
So it's a bit
he
loud.
wants you to do a couple of jobs for him. Bad, dishonorable jobs.
Then I'll rescue her. Where is this hideout?
I like that, human. You seek out battle like a Mortok. We both have a score to settle with Cabro, but we have to be careful. His hideout is well defended. I'll send you the key to Cabro's system.
Okay, we need to buy some stuff apparently. What do we have to buy? Just the better field drive, okay. Alright. I do believe that we're good to go. Where do we need to go from here? Oh. We'll jump to the system. That should be within range. I'm a past expert at misjudging jump drive range though, so we might have to jump twice. Remember what I said about game sound settings not applying to the cutscenes? Yeah. I don't... Remember what I said also about being past expert at misjudging jump drive ranges? That's just sad. Oh, we have to take some pirates out before we can jump anyway. Come here, you annoying gits. May I jump now, please? Okay. Here's a pirate or two that think they're big stuff. This game does have one thing that Freelancer needed and didn't have, and that is turrets that shoot at something other than what you're aiming at. They're just automatic AI-controlled turrets. Okay. Onward we go. I'm not going to put too much effort into picking up upgrades, but I will grab them if they're fairly close. I actually kind of don't want to upgrade my ship much more. We're at a level of upgradedness now that is not going to be particularly painful, I hope, when we hit the difficult missions. I think my original version of my personal mod had Captain Hornblower's ship buff too. For reasons. Okay, where are we going? From here, we're going to go to there, I guess. Fine, whatever. After we go pick up the artifact. At least the fumbling with controls is mostly over. Although, when we go back to playing X4 tomorrow, I'm sure there'll be my own special dish of fumbling with controls then. I'll keep trying to do things the Darkstar One way instead of the X4 way. I kind of hope not. Because the X4 way is objectively better. Although I do have to admit that my X4 controls are adjusted some, so for example, target closest enemy was put on R instead of wherever it was originally. That's what happens when you play too much Freelancer. More pirates. It's like the police around here don't do their job or something. Okay. Okay, we can't quite reach where we're supposed to be going. Where are we supposed to do? What? Okay, let's land at a station and see what happens. I don't think that unlocks more. Just let me go. Landing computer is absolutely required in this game because it saves so much time. The basic ones are kind of crap, but the good one is excellent. Equipment, I don't think I actually have an upgraded level of that. No, I don't. Okay, good. I did not unlock any more systems for me. Okay, I guess we'll do some local jumps until we see what unlocks. There's somewhere we need to go that will unlock the systems we need that we can reach our destination. I wonder what the freelancer loading screens are like on a modern system. Okay, what the heck? This system we just left, or was this the one we just left? I don't remember. Let's go back to this one, just in case. Okay, we can't jump there. What is going on with this? I don't remember actually having any trouble reaching this system before. You might have to go take out these pirates or something before it unlocks it. Hey. Well, if this doesn't unlock the systems we need to go through. Okay, there we go. New navigation data received. I think we need to go there. This is the most annoying and roundabout thing I've done in this game yet. And I don't remember it from before, so... It must be I blundered through it correctly the first time, previous attempts at this game. Alright, get me out of here. What is going on? I can't jump to here from anywhere. Fine, we'll go get this artifact. Why is it not unlocking the system we need? Collect the artifact. Check my nav data. This is very weird. Okay, anyway. We'll figure it out eventually. You know, it'd be really cool. A modern, mission-based space combat game, the likes of Free Space 2, but without some of the annoying jank that Free Space 2 had, and with a little more focus on trying to be simulator-esque. Obviously, you can't make a simulator for something that doesn't exist, but you can sure try. Basically make a space shooter with a hard focus on realism without trying to be too broad. Just here's a couple different kinds of ship, go fly them. Okay, why are you not letting me jump there? This is infuriating. Upgrade your field drive. I thought I already did that though. Let me check. Let's fly here to the trade station and see if they have a field drive that's better than what we have available. I think I did that though. Okay, equipment. Yeah, there is no new field drive. Okay. How dare you lie to me? Mission description. Well, I did need to buy a better field drive to reach this cluster in the first place. I'm gonna try flying to this star. I don't think it's in range of anything, but we'll find out. Actually, yeah, okay. We might have to go destroy the pirates in the corner. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to go do that. We're going to go blow up these pirates. We'll see if that changes anything. Speaking of pirates, I don't feel like taking these guys on, so we're just gonna fly away from them. Pirates are always the problem, pretty much. We'll just go blow up some raggedy ass pirates and hopefully that'll solve our problem. I keep pressing M to open the map.
Look at him. The new Liberator is here.
Come here, you scum. You know, I remember when I first got Freelancer, I didn't know how to use the combat thrusters. I made it all the way to that mission where you assault the arch with the blood dragons before I figured out how to use the combat thrusters.
I will put you out of your misery.
You have no idea how hard Freelancer combat is without the ability to thrust. Ye old family tech support, huh? Personally, I can't stand doing that. Trying to do family tech support just drives me nuts. Like, apply your own brain, please. Leave me alone. Well. Not too terribly long ago, my sister conned my father and mother into getting iPhones instead of the Android phones they had before. So ever since then, it's been like, I don't know, I never used an iPhone. You're a tech support now. Ha ha ha. Sucker. Well, you just need to con a different family member into taking on the job. Like I did. Let me fly here. Okay, like, what is the deal here? There's got to be something I'm missing. Here, let's go dock at this station. Damn pirates. Bunch of annoying gits. I could turn around and fight them without any real effort, but I don't feel like it. Are you going to let me use landing computer? No, you won't. Dang pirates. I'm just not really a fan of anything Apple.
Here is the landing permission granted.
Okay.
Attention ground personnel. Man the defense stations. Pirates have been sighted.
There's got to be something I'm missing. Let's do a little bit of quick Googling. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, what's the name of this? Watchhawk. There we go. It just says why aren't these systems on? This little guide thing I found acts like some of these systems are unlocked. This is weird. Here's somebody on the Steam forums who has the exact same issue. Oh, interesting. Let's see if I can find the system he's talking about. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned going here and it unlocks some systems. Let's find out if that works for us. I think it's just weirdly picked systems. Please let me jump. No, it won't. Should have dealt with these guys earlier. Oh well. Pirate go kaboom now. That wasn't a request, that was an order. Okay, we're just set to go to the right place. Let's go. I think for some weird reason, the what systems unlock what when you reach them is a little bit weird in this system. Okay, this is the one you mentioned. I'm gonna be pissed if this works. New navigation data received. Do you think it maybe worked? Yeah, it worked. That's annoying. That's very annoying. It's just a weird... Previous playthroughs, I must have just landed in that system through natural progression and somehow never realized. Anyway, cool thing is we got a cool mission coming up. Very different from the previous missions, although it is a specter of things to come. And that's all I'm going to say about it. It's sort of a hallmark of Darkstar One in my mind. And Freelancer really didn't quite have anything like it. It did have some missions that were sort of like it, but not really. I don't know why I'm picking up these artifacts. I really don't actually kind of want them. I don't really want more upgrades because that's just make the game harder for me. We're going to want to dock at a station before we get too far. Ah, check us out. Hello, Treebeard. And yeah, it is because they're shiny. And part of me will regret it if we just miss one that's right there. We did unlock a second turret slot, so... I think we did anyway. Oh, and we're a whole weapon level higher, okay. We need to buy all of Class 6 weapons. We have 4 forward-facing guns. Okay. Install all our Mark IIs.
This station does not guarantee the safety of smuggled goods.
It looks like we are... Oops. Okay. Alright. We're all ready to go. Now we just need to do a jump. We're not going to get that artifact in the system right next to it. I am going to resist going there.
Stop dawdling.
Normally I would go get it, but with the flak missions coming up, I refuse. Those are going to be beastly enough without making them worse. There's a mission coming up where it's difficult. Enemy difficulty scales based on how tough the ship is.
Meet me at the trade station, and then we will be on our way.
But ally difficulty, ally strength does not scale up as along with that. So there's a mission coming up where we have to use a turret on a station to destroy enemy ships as they come in, and the health of that turret is fixed. The number of enemies that spawn is based on how leveled up your ship is. So the higher level your ship is when you get to that mission, the worse time you're going to have, to the point where it is almost, you can get it to where it's almost impossible. It's just beastly difficult. So when we get to that point in the game, if we get to that point in the game, because I don't know if we're going to continue playing more of this in future days or not. We're not going to play it tomorrow or anything like that, but we might play it again next Thursday.
Are you ready? Let's go and fight a glorious battle. When the going gets tough, the scoundrel will always retreat to this place. He has built a fortress for himself here during recent years. Now, he is back again, because he's...
Anyway, when we get to that point, I might have to mod the game a little bit to make it workable.
Cabro, he pretended to be a true fighter, but apparently he has no honor in his blood. He obviously feels safe in his rat's nest. Still, you, Chiron, and I will demonstrate to him the way of...
I mean, the game's already modded some.
I know how to lure him
but
into his hideout.
I'll have to try to figure out which of the many entries in there is the health for the turrets and crank them up so that we can survive, maybe. I'm definitely going to try it without the mod first, though. But we'll see. Well, without explicitly modding the holes to pick our turrets. We'll see how that works. Worst case, there's a script you can use that makes it easier, too.
Well, apparently Cabro's cronies are already waiting for us.
Okay. We have a little battle here in space. Come on, stop missing. The developers released some mod tools at some point, together with a little instruction guide.
Now it's Cabro's turn. Let's head for the planet. Cabro's
It's not particularly hard, it's just a bunch of INI files you have to edit. Kind of like freelancer modding that way, except maybe a little easier. Because the developers actually released the tooling and instructions. For simple things like changing the health of a ship, though, you don't need any instructions, really. There's some data files, but they're just zip files that are renamed to something, and there's a few little wrinkles you have to remember, like certain things need to be deleted.
You must destroy it at all costs. Otherwise,
but yeah, there are official mod tools that you can use for like editing columns. There we go. I forgot how to unpause for a second there. Yeah, there are official tools that can be used for editing systems and the like. Anyway. Welcome to fighting on the ground. Actually, why don't I just turn my super shield on? We can go faster, of course. And use the thrusters. Boom.
Everything is going according to plan.
No, shut up, you fool.
Watch out.
There's not really a whole lot of mods that exist for this game, just because the modding possibilities really aren't.
That was an honorable maneuver, Kayron.
I don't remember what the model format this used for like 3D models, but it wasn't something that was readily moddable. You could repurpose existing models, but you couldn't really make new ones. I don't know if any tools exist nowadays for it or not, but...
Well, destroy them as fast as you can. That should really hurt him.
Actually, I can just turn my shields on and fly right through. I keep forgetting about that plasma shield. This is the first of several canyon missions. Not all of which actually take place in canyons like this, but they're pretty cool. They're a different kind of flying, and this game uses a very simple binary INI format for a lot of its stuff. Specifically, it packages the INI files up into a binary the first time it loads them, and then it loads that binary from then on. You have to be careful to make sure you delete that. Anyway, it's fairly straightforward, and there's documentation that exists. That's not really all that matters.
You will see the shield generator soon. The structure just before the energy barrier is the shield generator. You must destroy it. The tower just before the shield contains the generator. Destroy it! Well done. I will head towards the base. Cover my back. I have found Leona's signature. She's still inside the base.
You will regret this, Ramirez. You don't stand a chance against...
That remains to be seen, Cabro. You didn't think I would come alone, did you?
Not him again! John! I will wait.
I will take care of Iona. Go and get Cabro.
And unfortunately, that is the end of that mission. Flying through the canyons is kind of fun. But we will see more of it later.
I will be with you right away.
Hey, Kayron, don't let them shoot you down. I want my seat back.
Good to hear your voice again, Iona.
Scum! You will go down in history as traitors. Almost got him.
We meet at last, human. Now we will find out who has more honor in his body.
Boom, there we go.
That was a battle after my own heart. Just like the good old times. You fought well, and it was an honor to fight with you. Follow me. We will head back to the station. Someone is becoming impatient there. I used to be a mercenary in the war against the Raptor, but that was a long time ago. Back then, it was easy to determine who is your friend and who is your foe. Today, that is not as easy anymore. I even made friends.
I've never played the Red Faction games.
Once you get to know them. Come on, Kayron. Let us meet on the station and have an ale.
Yeah, I just never played them.
Your friend is there as well.
And Descent. Well, technically I played a Descent game. Descent Free Space 2. Actually, I don't remember if they dropped Descent from Free Space 2's name or not. Anyway, it wasn't a true Descent game, let's put it that way. I don't know if I'd be able to handle actual ye old Descent or not. The controls would probably drive me nuts.
It was a job from Ramirez and Cabro. They didn't tell me what was in the crate. It was a good deal, so I didn't ask any questions.
Sure.
After a couple of hours, I heard noises coming from the rear of the ship. First I thought it was the gravity generator acting up again, but then I realized the whimpering was coming from the crate. Of course, in transports like that, the goods are taboo. But I was so curious. It were hatter gas. Trading their fur is banned throughout the galaxy, whether the animals are still in it or not. And I could just imagine what was waiting for them at the end of their trip.
Sure, it's been a
There was only one thing I could do. I flew to a forest planet and set them free. They must have been more valuable than I thought. They would have been skinned alive. Was I supposed to let that happen?
Well, luckily Cabro didn't skin you.
Ramirez is waiting in the bar for you. He has information about Zarkov.
I'll talk to him. How about you keep a hold of things while I'm gone?
Anyway. In the what system? One we're currently on, okay. I guess we just click contact.
I have caused you many headaches.
There we
Therefore, I feel that I owe you something.
Onward to a research station, which we'll get to by flying to here and then there and then who knows where, we'll see. Yeah, we'll probably play this on Thursdays until we finish the story at least. Just racing through the story, not spending any time extra doing anything. Because I don't really feel like if I'm gonna do random space game grinding, I'm gonna be doing it in X4. Oh, we need a bigger drive. I see. After we're done blitzing the story on this, then I don't know. I'll have to decide what we're doing next. I'm tempted to go straight into Freelancer, but then I'm also of the opinion that maybe we should do something completely different just to have just because there is such a thing as enough space shooters. I don't want to burn myself out on space shooter too quickly. Onward to the next cluster. I'm afraid the mystery of the autopilot may never be completely uncovered. It just wants to kill us, and that's all we really know. Damn, that's loud. Okay. If we were playing this, quote, properly, end quote, it would definitely take us a lot longer than it's going to take us. But with our rather massive money cheat on our side. And... oh, pretty much just the money cheat. There is a mod for this game that's apparently somewhat popular that just makes it way easier. And I was like, you know, we don't really need that. There is such a thing as too easy. And it's not like this game is particularly difficult outside of a couple notable missions. Stop blasting my eardrums, you jerks. It's basically telling me that there's lore available if I want to go read it, but I don't want to go read it. I should stop and pick up. No, I'm not going to. I really should be picking up these artifacts instead of just flying by fastest route, but... well, we are going to land in the station. And we're going to end stream. Because a whole crowd of people has showed up. Anyway. Thank you all for coming. And tomorrow we're going to be playing X4. We'll pick this up again next Thursday.
Latest station announcement. An emergency distraction of numerous life forms had to...
So yeah, tomorrow's X4. I guess we're going to be continuing the story with that. And I'll see you guys all then. Have a nice night. And I will see you later.